Welcome back, guys, to Evolution Dynasty, and I'm going to show you how to retwist dreads and do a simple hairstyle. I'm going to show you how to go from this to this right here in just about an hour and a half. Please stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you what I use to retwist dreads. Jamaican mango and lime locking cream wax. This is not my go-to, but you can use that. The Let's Jam, this is my regular go-to for retwisting dreads, and it's good. And also the hair growth Jamaican black castor oil, I use this for everything. I love this product. And I'm also going to be using the Jamaican mango and lime. This is a comb it or not. This is basically good for saturating the scalp, especially if you washed it previously and your hair is dry. I'm going to use these clips and the rubber band. Okay, so this is step 2. I'm going to be using the Jamaican mango and lime spray because I was told that the hair was washed 2 days ago, and I'm just going to spray this all around the scalp just to saturate it in the scalp. Okay, so right here, I'm just simply sectioning off the hair, beginning with the area that I'm going to start off with first. And in doing this process, you will just figure it out, figure out what works best for you and section it off. Put the rubber band in the hair just to separate the hair that you're going to work on versus the hair that you're going to work on later on. So right here, I'm just pulling some strands apart. I don't like to use the comb too much. I prefer the hands because I want to limit as much breakage as possible. So right here, I'm just showing you the locking cream that I'm going to begin to put on his hair just to start the whole process of locking or retwisting the hair. Retwisting the hair. So right here, I'm just simply parting the hair. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Before, his hair was not part, specifically in any type of way. So I'm just sectioning off, making sure that I have enough hair and making sure the area is clean. And when I wrap it, it looks decent. So right here, I'm just taking some of the locking cream and putting some of it on the back of my hand. Sorry about that. Putting some of it on the back of my hand so that it could be easier for me to just start twisting. So right here, I'm just showing you how I'm retwisting. Some of his hair was out of the lock, so you're going to see here that I'm going to twist some of the hair and wrap it around it before I actually twist the hair the way I do it with the palm roll. I call it the palm roll. So right here, I'm just rolling it. You can use a clip right here. Sometimes I just twist it to the point where I can just turn it over and it will stay. So if you could see with the first one, it's staying the way it is. That's because I twisted it a certain way to let it hold. And I'm just parting. Okay, just continuing to part and section off where I feel like is best. Some of the dreads are different shape, or some of them broke previously. Other people have been doing his hair, so it's good to also stick with one person doing your hair. It's very vital. Sometimes the way you twist hair might be different from the way I twist hair, and that kind of weaken the root. So it's very important to just stay consistent with who's doing your hair. That way that your hair can flourish and grow the way you want it to grow. All right, so I'm continuing to part the hair. I sprayed a little bit because it's a little bit dry there, and I'm going to twist this part right here. Yeah, just make sure you go in and get the pieces that you feel like that can go in that could be twisted within that dread. Alright, so I put some more of the wax, and I'm gonna begin to twist. And right here you can see how I twist it here. I do the palm roll again, and I'm just gathering some of them up just to put the clip on. I don't prefer the clips. I don't do the clips. As you see throughout the video, I really don't use the clips. I just felt like it was more professional to use the clips, but you don't necessarily need it. And I'm going to continue with, and sometimes I don't pull too much of the bottom hair because he gets a shape up and that cleans up anyway, so I don't worry too much about that. So right here I'm just parting, and I really try my best not to put so much tension on the strands that's like all over the place. I try to do it with my hands, and I'll just twist the hair that is apart from the dread. I'll just retwist it inside the dread, not causing too much tension on the scalp as well as the loose ends. And I'm just separating it, just making sure I'm not taking too much off, just making sure I have it good. And I put some of the wax on and I just do a roll, a twist and roll, twist and roll, and put it in the clip. And you continue on to do the same thing to the other side. I'm sorry guys, you couldn't really see the other side, but you pretty much get the gist of it. You continue to part, making sure the part is, to your liking, that you see is good enough, and just make sure you grab all the loose ends and you just twist. And then after that, once you get comfortable, and then you just start rolling, and everything else will just suck right in there. All right, and I'm on the last one, I believe, on that row, so I'm just gonna try to part as much as I can into that. When you don't have when your dread is not retwisted for a long period of time, it does tend to, the loose ends tend to wrap into the other ones, or so it's good to just try to grab as much strands as you can. And right here I'm just putting some wax again and retwisting it. Okay, so you just continue to retwist. And right now I decided to use some jam as well. That area was a little bit drier, and I feel like the jam gives it a more shiny look, and it does grab a hold of the loose ends into the dreads very good. All right, and so right now I'm just letting go some of the dreads from the clip, and I'm going to start to twist the hair, do a 2-strand twist. You could take 3 of them. Sometimes towards the top I take 4 of them, but in the back I start to take 3 of the dreads and just start to twist it. And then once I reach the bottom, I do put a rubber band on it, and you will see that soon. Okay, so I'm pretty much down to the bottom, and I'm just wrapping up. All right, so I went ahead and put a rubber band on the last side. Right now I'm going to show you with a closer view on just how I just twist the dreads. And I just grab 2 pieces on each end, and I just start twisting, a regular twist. I just do a twist. I twist the dreads as I'm twisting it around each other as I go down. And then once I reach the bottom, I do put a rubber band on it. You can use a regular rubber band that you get from your local Sally store. And I'm using this. I'm just showing you the container and how it looks. And I'm also going to be showing you how the rubber band looks. Sorry, I couldn't get it into the view of the camera, and I'm just showing you right there. And I just placed that on the bottom as well. Okay, And I don't want to make this video too long, so in the next clip you're gonna see me speed through the whole process as I get towards the top, and just continue to watch. Okay, I'm just sectioning off right here before I start. Just take little by little out, and as you go on, you will see that just doing it as you retwist it and do the style as you're doing it, it's much easier to do it that way instead of having to retwist and then go all the way back to the bottom and then twist the dreads together. Yeah, this just cuts down time right here. And I'm just spraying again because it kind of got dry. And I'm just putting some more of the locking cream. Once I finish parting, I'm going to put some more of the locking cream, and then after that I'm going to begin to twist. And this is what I mean about the flyaway. Sometimes you have to comb it in there or grab it in there and make sure that it's together. So that's what I'm doing right there. And right here I'm just parting it just a little bit. And then I will begin to just wrap around some of the excess hair that was by itself before I really start to twist it and do a palm roll. Okay. And right here, I'm just gonna place a clip on it. As I stated on earlier, I really don't use a clip. So, throughout the video, you will see me just twisting it to a certain extent to the point where I just wrap it around, and you won't see me use the clips anymore. And I just continue to part. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video. So continue to watch, guys. All right, guys, so this is the final product. I'm super happy. My customer's happy. Thank you so much, guys, for watching.